So in this tutorial I want to show you how you can make an easy pom-pom using cardboard. Like I promised in the tutorial for the elf hat, you can check it out. So you just get 2 pieces of cardboard, cut them in equal size, and then get your piece of yarn that you are going to use to make the pom-pom and wrap it around. Okay, this comes for those of us who don't have pom-pom makers. You can just use this method. It is easy. It also brings up the pom-pom as when you have the pom-pom maker. So you just roll your yarn around and around and around the thread. Just keep rolling it on to the size or the amount of pom-pom that you want to be, the smaller, the bigger, whichever size you want it to be. So you just have to keep on rolling the yarn over and over again. If you're new to this channel, my name is Victoria of Aboki Knits, and thank you so much for tuning in to watch this video. I have already made a video for the elf hat that you see in the background. I'm just showing us how to make a pom-pom that we are going to attach at the top or at the edge of the elf hat. If you haven't watched the video, you can check out in my videos. You are going to see it, how I did it, so you can be able to attach your pom-pom. Or in case you're using the pom-pom for many things, you are welcome to the channel. Consider subscribing, liking this video. Let me know what you think, or if you have other ways of making a pom-pom, let me know how you make yours. So you keep on wrapping your yarn and wrapping on your yarn until the amount or the length or the bigger the size you want your pom-pom to be. So I reached the length I wanted, or the amount of yarn I wanted for my pom-pom, and then I cut out some yarn. I folded it into 2 so that it has enough strength, because the yarn I was using was quite small and not strong enough. And then I went in between the 2 cardboards, as you can see, and then both sides I went in and made a knot to tighten up the yarn so that it doesn't come off. So you have to make a strong knot. I made it like twice, or how many times I don't remember, but make sure that it is tight enough so that your yarn doesn't jump out, because we are going to have to remove the 2 cardboards. So you have to do that slowly. Just fold it up a bit and pull out one by making sure you keep your yarn tight. So I first had to pull out one, then the other one, but keeping in mind that all my yarn doesn't unravel, and I have to make the pom-pom yarn around the rolled out yarn to make the pom-pom so tight enough. So just make sure that it is so tight enough. You make as many knots excuse me, you make as many knots as you can, so it is not loose, since we are just going to have the loose ends cut. So just make sure you tighten it really good. In the previous video making the Santa's hat, I used my hand, so I thought I should also share this of how you can use a cardboard to keep your hands safer. Yes, so just make sure that it is really tight enough. And then you will need very sharp scissors. Just don't cut the tails, those long tails out. Don't cut them. Keep with them, because we are going to still use them. So tighten up your pom-pom well, and then get your pair of scissors and cut out the 2 sides. So it has to be really sharp. And for every yarn that you see that is folded the way it was, just have to cut the tips, go in there, cut it out, but don't cut that long yarn that we use to tighten it up. So be sure that you pick out all those small rolled out yarns, both sides, and cut them all out so that it is just the way you see it. So after that, I just shook it a bit so that it has a better ruffled, so to give me better measurements. And then I went in with my scissor and I started trimming it out so that it is in good shape. Just trim out those edges so that you give it a good shape, a good round shape, and a neat ending, so it's not so shabby or what. So just do that, pick up your sharp scissors and just keep trimming it to the very way you want it to be. Don't cut it so much so that it's not enough. That's why you needed to wrap a lot of yarn around the board so that you have enough. Even if you trim it, it's not too little. Yes, so just trim those edges perfectly, and when you're done and you're sure that your pom-pom is ready, so what you are going to do is to just attach it to the edge of the elf hat, and that is it. So this is how easy you can make a pom-pom using a cardboard, and then just sew it up to the edge of a beanie, a hat, whatever you want to do it, to use it for. Yes, thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.